You must have noticed that a website looks different when you access it from your mobile, tablet, or desktop. Have you ever wondered how this thing actually works? Well, one of the techniques we can use to achieve this is by utilizing CSS media queries. It lets us tweak styles for different devices, ensuring a seamless design adaptation. In this tutorial, we will explore the concept of CSS media queries and how to use breakpoints to develop responsive designs. First, let's begin with the syntax of the media query. Here, at media starts the media query. Next, media type specifies the type of media for applying the styles. Common media types include all, screen, and print. Finally, the condition specifies the feature and value for applying styles. Common ones include max width, max height, mean height, and orientation. Now that we've got the basics of CSS breakpoints under our belt, let's jump into an example. We'll create a simple navbar layout to explore some common breakpoints in modern web development. First, to create a simple navigation link, we'll start by wrapping it with an unordered list. Inside this UL tag, we'll place a list of items, followed by an anchor tag which will represent the navigation link. After that, we will simply copy and paste the list item twice and make changes to the link only. Now that we've wrapped up HTML, it's time to dive into CSS breakpoints. This is where we'll start targeting screen sizes larger than a specific width. We kick things off with that media to get the media query rolling. We can specify a particular media type like screen or print, or leave it unspecified to target all media types by default. Then we set the condition for screen sizes larger than a specific width using min width 992 pixels. This media query will target devices with a screen width of 992 pixels or larger. In our media query, we'll first target the unordered list and specify its display to flex. This will position its child elements horizontally. To align our navigation links at the end, we use the flexbox property and set the justify content to end. Next, we'll target the anchor tag and set its font size to 2 rem. Similarly, we'll set its color to white. Next, we'll target sizes below a specific width using CSS breakpoints. We'll start with a media query that sets a maximum width of 768 pixels, targeting screens smaller than 768 pixels. The rules inside this media query will override any conflicting rules defined outside of it. When the width is less than 768 pixels, the unordered list will be displayed as a block element, potentially stacked vertically rather than horizontally. The content within this block will be centered. Additionally, for the anchor tag, the font size will be set to 3 rem and the color will be a shade of orange. Next, we'll learn how to target specific width ranges using CSS breakpoints. Sometimes you need to apply styles only within a certain viewport width. To do this, start with the media query as usual. First, specify min width to check if the viewport is at least as wide as the given value. Then use the AND keyword, a logical operator, to combine conditions. Finally, specify max width to ensure the styles apply only if the viewport is no more than the specified width. Now, for the anchor tags that fall within this range of width, we'll simply set their color to a shade of red. Now that we are finished with the basic example of using CSS media queries and breakpoints, here are some common breakpoints used in responsive web design. We have now reached the end of this tutorial, where we learned the basics of CSS media queries and breakpoints through simple example. I hope you have learned something from this tutorial. If you liked this tutorial or have any questions related to it, please feel free to leave a comment.